We built a house.
A house we built inside. It looks really cool inside. There's a pool, a hot tub right there with the massagers. Then another pool, and then a pool right there again. And then inside, it's really cool.
Inside there's a couch, a bed, a stove, and a fridge.
Yeah, that's the fridge.
No, that's the stove. This is the fridge. This is the microwave. This is a couch with an ottoman, a bed, and then we put a hot tub with a massager, Zachy says, and right here
A pool. And then this is the other half of the pool. So, our house, we really like it. I hope you enjoyed our house.
Alright, hopefully you enjoyed that little video about my kids' Legos. They wanted to share that with you kind folks. Anyway, I am going to show you some other stuff. It's actually the last worksheet in your math packet. It's only 5 problems, but they're really important. They're both on the BLT and the AC Merit. Problems like this will be on BLT and AC Merit. So without further ado, let me show you some stuff. Alright, so here's problem number 1. It says, I was eating pizza with my 2 brothers. Jeremy eats 1/4 of the pizza. I ate 1/8 of the pizza. And my brother Josh ate half of the pizza. He eats like a pig. How much pizza is left? Don't tell Josh I said that. Anyway, so I want to start with an easier concept. So if you have, let's say, 4 Legos, since we're on the subject of Legos. Actually, let's say 10 Legos. Jeremy, let's say Josh has 4 Legos. I have 2 Legos. And Jeremy has 1 Lego. We used to have, there's a total of 10. If Josh has 4, I have 2, and Jeremy has 1, how many are left? Well, first thing you do is you add up everything that we have. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is going to be 7 Legos. Well, we know that there's a total of 10 Legos. You simply take 10, subtract the 7, and that'll give you how many Legos that are left over. Okay? So, we're going to use the same concept over here. Alright, so we have 1 whole pizza. Well, 1 pizza is equal to 2 halves, which is equal to 3/3, which is equal to 8/8. Okay? Now, of that pizza, Jeremy eats 1/4, I eat 1/8, and Josh eats 1/2. So let's see how much total pizza we've eaten. So I'm going to say, I don't know if there's enough room here, so I'm going to flip this over. This is for number 1. We're going to take 1/8 that I ate, 1/4 that Jeremy eats, and 1/2. And we're going to add all that together. Well, if you notice, the denominator is different. So the first thing you got to do is find a common denominator for 8, 4, and 2, which of course is 8. So there's your common denominator. Now we're going to do our middle step. So I got a different color here. 8 times, if it writes, 8 times 1. This is not working. Equals 8. 4 times what number equals 8? 4 times 2. Multiply top and bottom of that fraction by 2. And 2 times 4 equals 8. Okay, that's our middle step. We do that in order to find our numerator. So this is 4, 2, and 1. Now I can't add this. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 4 is going to be 7/8. That's how much pizza we ate. Say eaten. Okay? Now I'm going to take all that and I'm going to subtract 7/8 from 1. So it's 1 minus 7/8. So we have fraction land over here. I can't take 7/8 from nothing, so I need to borrow a whole number. That whole number is going to be a 0. I'm going to pick as my fraction, it'll be 8/8. You guys know how to do this. I pick 8/8 because that's a common denominator, and 8/8 is also equal to 1. So 8 minus 7 is 1/8. So there's basically a piece of pizza left. 1/8 pizza left. Alright, so that's how you do these problems. So let's do problem number 2. Oh, what do you know, Lego? 3 friends are building a Lego kit. Donnie builds 1/10 of it, Leah builds 1/5, and Sierra builds 3/10. Okay? So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add those 3 fractions together and subtract all that from 1, because there's only 1 Lego kit. Okay, so for number 2, it would be a good idea to pause the video right now and try this on your own, because it's always good to practice and struggle through a problem, and then once you struggle through it, it's easier to understand. Even if you don't get the problem right, that's fine. So, if my memory serves me correct, it's 1/10, 1/5, and 3/10, I think. Yes. So you add all that up. We have got to find common denominators. So fraction bar, fraction bar, fraction bar, whole line. Our common denominator is 10. Okay. The middle step, which I did not like that pen, so I'm not going to use it again. But our middle step is going to be, this stays the same. 5 times what number equals 10? Well, 5 times 2, that'd be 2/10 and 3/10. 1/10, 2/10, 3/10. So all that together will be 6/10. Now you can reduce here if you want, or you can do the second part of the problem, which is 1 minus 6/10. Okay, borrow from the 1 becomes a 0. This is going to be 10/10. 10 minus 6 is going to be 4/10. And that, of course, reduces to 2/5. So there's 2/5 of the Legos to be built.